See?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is why it's a voiceover.
But you can't hear that over there.
I have my microphone on. So actually, you can.
All the way over here.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm still recording. I'm gonna just have to edit that out.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag, so she drippin' swag too. Oh.
I may be young, but I'm ready.
Hello guys, it's Yaya, and today we're gonna do a basic beginner-friendly foundation routine. So first things first, I always start out with my brows, and I like to do my face from the top down. So here I'm just brushing them out, and this is just, I guess, double time. So first I brush them out, and then after I go in with the opposite side, and I go in and I kind of draw in some hairs. And what I like to do is follow the under part of my brow as like the outline, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean when we get to the contouring part. So this is just me doing my eyebrows first, like I always do when I do my makeup. Okay, so here's the contouring part of my brows specifically. So I'm using a Fenty Beauty concealer and that brush. And of course, as normal, everything I'm using will be in the description box down below for you guys. So here I am underlining the outline of my brow, and I always do this first on both sides because it gives me like a template of what to follow as I'm doing my brows, and it makes it easier. And when I do the bottom, I go ahead and then I go in and do the top. And the brushes that I'm going to be using in this video are very soft, they're pretty inexpensive, and they're really good quality. I've had a set of the one that I'm holding in my hand, like this tan color brush. It comes in a set, and I've had those for years, and I take care of my brushes and stuff. I've had those since I was in high school. And the other brushes that I use are by this company called Real Techniques, and I highly recommend those. Okay, so here I am doing my eye base. So to set my eyes, I start with some of my concealer, and normally I put a powder over it, but today I just kind of decided not to. But I love and swear by using this square brush by Real Techniques to blend that out. It's also a good foundation brush if you don't have the vibrating brush that I'm about to show you guys that I have once it gets to the foundation part. But yeah, so this is what I like to use. So you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, like she did not use any primer like on her face. Oh my gosh, what's she doing? It is because I'm currently in search for a really good primer. I am aware of one that is the Milk Base primer that I should have used before I put anything on my face. But yeah, I'm just in the process of looking for a good one. So if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to put that in the description box. I mean, not the description box. Wow, the comment section down below. Okay, so here I'm using this vibrating makeup brush that apparently puts the makeup's particles into fiber size. And it's a pretty good brush. It has 3 different settings, as you guys just saw. It's very nice. It holds a charge pretty well. And this is what I like to use to do my foundation, and I'm kind of naturally heavy-handed, so yes, y'all will kind of notice that I'm a little heavy-handed, but that's okay. Some of us people are just heavy-handed people. But yep, I just kind of start out with these long little strokes across my cheeks, and then I go ahead and blend it into my neck a little bit. You guys will notice that this shade is actually a little bit more tan than my actual skin, and that's because that is actually my shade for the summertime. But that's okay. That's okay though, because here I'm going in with my contouring routine, and that kind of evens it out, since that's my summer shade, not my winter shade. And all the shades that I'm using for the Fenty Beauty products will also be in the description box down below. So here I'm just doing my basic contouring, simple, easy. My nose is something that I'm working on to get it as even as possible. So you will see some uncertainty in me trying to do my nose. But that's okay, because we're all learning here. This is a beginner-friendly video. No shade, no hate. So now I'm going in with my beauty blender. Yes, it smells like strawberries. And I'm gonna go in a straight line and just follow the original angle I put the concealer on my face. And then from there, I like to take this buffing brush, also by Real Techniques, and use that to blend it out into my foundation base that is already on my face. So instead of putting concealer underneath my foundation, as you saw, I like to put it on top of my foundation. And this is the technique that I like to use. And also, I stopped the video for a second and then went back and made my beauty blender a little bit damp, and then I went back in and used it. And for some reason, when the beauty blender is a little wet, it just gives better results, which is just my personal preference, honestly. So here I'm just taking that same buffing brush with nothing on it, and just going into where I have put concealer over my eyebrows and blending that into my forehead. I don't typically put foundation on my forehead just because I feel like it looks a bit more natural just without putting a whole bunch of foundation like all over your face. Now I'm going in with this product that I literally got from the beauty supply store for like maybe $5. I don't even remember, but it's really super inexpensive. And I use that as a setting powder where my contour would normally crease. So underneath my eyes, some people like to do this where their smile lines are. Basically anywhere you see your makeup like crackling is where you're gonna want to set your contour or your concealer. Okay, so here I'm taking a angle shaped brush and doing my dark contour, starting with my nose. And this is one of my favorite palettes, as you can probably tell by that middle eyeshadow that's pretty much gone. And this is me debating on how I want to tackle this because I'm still learning how to do this.
you got beat energy. I can tell you got beat energy.
Alright, so now I'm doing my dark contouring. And here I like to do this dark contour because it helps bring a little bit of color back into the face. So I put this underneath to kind of accentuate and put a shadow underneath my cheekbones. And then I go in with this buffing brush that I've been using this whole time, kind of to just soften it out a little bit underneath my chinny chin. Off camera, I did put a little bit on the sides of my face next to where like my ear is. I don't know if you guys can tell. Kind of just to put some shadow into my face, just a little bit. And here I'm doing a basic eyeshadow. So going in with the same color I used to contour my nose, I am using this fluffy brush to kind of do my eyeshadow portion. And another teeny tiny fluffy brush to kind of flare out the color all over my eyelid. And the goal is to basically make this look muted. You don't want it to look too harsh. And sometimes I will go in and put eyeliner, but because this is basic and beginner friendly, this is just what I will be doing for today, is eyeshadow only, minimal makeup, simple makeup. And yeah, so I'm just going to do that on both sides and continue fluffing it out and getting it to where I like it.
I can tell you got beat energy. I can tell you got beat energy. But it's just a sweet.
And this is the last step of our basic beauty tutorial. And I'm using this blush palette, and it's so super sparkly, and it's new. I got this palette for Christmas, and I like to go on the apples of my cheeks, or I like to make the notorious fish face, there it is, and go in that direction, going up towards my ear. And then I smile and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And as you can see, it kind of shimmering up and tinting a little bit compared to the other side of my face. It's very, very pretty. And this is the fluffiest brush I have. That is my blush brush, and it's so much fun. Look at it. You guys, I was shocked. I was too stunned to speak. It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. Like, I didn't even have to put more. Look at my face. Period.
I can tell you got beat energy.
Okay, so here I am shaking my setting spray. Now, this setting spray by NYX that I'm using is a glitter spray, and I spray it all around as many times as I feel will do it. I take a deep breath in, hold my breath, and then spray it all over my face, and then exhale. Deep breath in, and spray, 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 spray. All over, and exhale, and fan, fan, fan. Hey guys, so Baddie Gang is what you guys will be called from now on. These are a couple videos that I took with this basic makeup look. And if you want to become part of the Baddie Gang, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And don't be shy to follow me on TikTok and Instagram and everything else. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.